Hello, everybody. I'm Matt.
And I'm Maggie.
And we are
Hopefully Awesome.
That's right, a positive place on the internet where we nerd out about all the geeky things we love. And today's geeky thing is... The Digivolution is up, Ben, right? It's Digimon. Everybody, we are talking Digimon because this is My Adventures with Digimon, the weekly rewatch podcast review of Digimon Adventure from episode 1 all the way to the beginning. That's the name of the last movie that came out. So yeah, it doesn't really work for that statement. But remember, if you'd like to support the channel, you can head over to patreon.com/hopefullyawesome or join us right here on youtube.com/hopefullyawesome. Get your name in every stream, get access to Google Drives, all that fun stuff. This episode's brought to you in part by Amazon Prime, but we'll tell you more about that here in just a moment. Maggie, I'm very excited.
I'm excited too.
We are kicking off our first ever Digimon podcast. I'm very excited for this.
I am too.
I have been a lifelong Digimon fan. I remember where I was on August 16th, 1999. I think that's the date. We'll see. We'll see here in a second. Not today's date, but August 1st, of course, the day that we're doing this live is Digimon Day because that's the day they went back to the digital world. Mm-hmm. So it's fun times. But no, I loved it on Fox Kids. Was a huge fan. I remember when season 1 ended, I cried because I thought it was the end of the series, and then season 2 happened, and I was like, oh yay! And then it ended, and I cried because it was awful. So. I'm joking. We'll get into all that. Give us about 100 episodes and we'll get there. Don't worry about it. So if this is your first time hanging out with us, welcome to Hopefully Awesome. We are a positive place on the internet, and we hope you all are ready to enjoy a trip down memory lane. Maggie, what was your history with Digimon?
Remember around the time of like Gigapets and Nanopets, I should say. Not Gigapets. Tamagotchis and stuff.
Tamagotchi, that's what I was trying to think of.
That was my main baby, the Tamagotchi. Yeah. I kept it living for a good long while.
You did better than me.
I mean, I left it at school one time, got off the bus crying. And Mom's like, what is wrong? I said, I left my Tamagotchi in school. Can you please go back and get out? I don't want him to die.
God, what kind of loser would cry for something lame like that? I'm joking, because I cried over the season finale. That was the joke. No. Sorry. It wasn't a good joke. I apologize to everybody.
And my mom drove back and got it. And we got it. And my teacher is still in the room. She's like, yes, of course you can have it. You know, you laid it right over here. So I knew about Digimon through that. Also, pretty certain probably seen the promos for it. Yeah. I didn't get to watch it.
Was you one of those, it's just Pokemon, but it's such a ripoff of Pokemon?
I didn't really know a whole lot about either. So I wasn't one of those people.
Okay, that's fair.
I was like, they have Mon at the end of it. Like, that's all I've realized about it, but I didn't know a lot about it.
You're more of a Sailor Moon fan.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Which we'll talk about that
later
in the next podcast. Yeah. Yeah, and so I remember I wanted to take you to watch Digimon Try because they did the premiere of Try in theaters. And so I tried to get you tried to get it. It's a joke, Maggie. Jesus. So I tried to get you caught up, and I remember we marathoned all like 100 episodes of Digimon Adventure, and there was like multiple times you were just asleep. Yeah. I was like, nah, hey, wake up. Here's Modusmon. You need to see this.
I remember laying on the couch in your old apartment. You're like, no, you need to wake up. I'm like, oh no.
And then we got to Ken turning good, and I was like, okay, we're good. You don't need to see the rest of this. Like, it's fine. Like, I feel like to this day you've still not seen any of like the DNA Digivolve or any of that stuff.
Oh,
so
thank God.
Yeah.
What's up, Reboot Ranger?
Reboot Ranger.
Oh, he gave us a super chat.
Hey, thanks, Reboot Ranger.
I like the little fruit that's doing the mic drop.
That is pretty rad. Man, let me tell you, if you like these super chat emotes, Maggie, did you know you can get exclusive emotes of Hopefully Awesome by becoming a member on our YouTube channel?
No way.
All right, enough plugs. It's
Let's
time
go.
to go back to the digital world. Nailed it. It worked.
It worked.
There was a 50-50 chance that intro did not work. Okay?
There's like that breath of air you sucked in.
I was like, please work. All right, everybody. This is season 1, episode 1. And so it begins. ... Special thanks to Digimon.fandom.com for helping us curate this information. We appreciate you. This is episode 1 overall of the series, Digimon. That's going to matter when we get to season 2, okay? Which will be about a year from now.
Oh, okay.
So just trust me on this, okay? I know it took a long time for it to matter in Smallville.
Reboot Ranger says, I love Digimon.
Hey, well, Reboot Ranger, you are in the right fucking place because we love Digimon too, okay? That's right. It's gonna be one of those. I'm done. I'm sorry.
Please stop.
Original air date was March 7th, 1999 in Japan, and August 14th, 1999 on Fox Kids. So it's the 14th, not the 16th. Fun fact, Maggie.
Yeah.
August 14th this year, only like 13 days away. It'll be the 25th anniversary of Digimon premiering on Fox Kids.
Wow.
25 years. I'm so old. It's like it hurts. Because like I remember vividly when Digimon started and I was like, cool, it's a new show. Like I'm going to get into this, you know? And like that was 25 fucking years ago. Like I'm old. It sucks. And the fact that they're still doing stories related to the series that came out 25 years ago, like that makes me happy.
Yeah.
Like it's still technically the same continuity, you know, like they did do the reboot, which we'll talk about at some point, not anytime soon. But man, it's crazy. 25 years. 7 kids at summer camp are sucked into a strange digital world where strange looking creatures who call themselves Digimon greet them. This is season 1, episode 1. And so it begins. Maggie, what did we think of this episode?
Okay. Apologies to anyone I offend with these words, but it's cute.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I mean, that's
cute.
fine. That's fine.
Like, you could tell that it's Fox Kids. Like, you know, hey, we're going to rewrite a lot of these lines.
Yeah.
To say different things, you know.
And the whole world was flooded by chocolate sauce.
Like, and here's Mimi. You know what her favorite color is. Like,
Sora, she's pretty cool for a girl.
Yeah.
And Matt, he's too cool for school.
Look
no
at that
autographs,
haircut.
please.
Look at that haircut.
And that's TK. No, I'm with you. You know, we don't really get into the fighting side of it.
Yeah.
Obviously, like we get a little bit there at the end of the episode,
Just a taste.
where they go into rookie mode. But we don't really see like champion level until the next one.
Yeah.
And like I think that's when it starts differentiating itself from Pokemon a little bit more.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, like being in a digital world as opposed to living in a world full of monsters, like, you know, seeing them come from one world to another. I feel like that's a good help to differentiate it a little bit. But yeah, they're not doing themselves a lot of favors by making like the lead Digimon a little orange dinosaur.
Yeah.
Okay, like Charmander and Agumon, there's some similarities there.
Some.
You know? And I mean, like, I'm just saying, like, you put those side by side, parents aren't going to know what the hell you're talking about. You know? They're like, oh, yeah, that's those
monsters.
It's one of those Pikachus, right?
It's demons.
That's a Mario thing,
Our
right?
pastor at church told us about these demons these kids like to watch.
Why? That needs to be an intro to something. I don't know what it needs to be an intro to, but it's going to be an intro to something. But no,
why did this happen? Why?
I will say this episode, obviously, a little, you can tell they're finding their footing, especially on the English side of it. Everything feels a little subdued, you know, like they haven't really discovered the characters yet.
Yeah.
Even like some of the in-training Digimon and the rookie level Digimon, like, have similar voices. Yes. And like as it goes on, they start really becoming like, this is what Patamon sounds like, and this is what Tokomon sounds like. And it's very different, But like Palmon, like both of hers were like the exact same.
Yeah.
Just the enunciation of certain things. Like it felt very like the start, and so as I'm looking forward to as we go along, like them really becoming the characters that we know and love. But yeah, it's pretty good stuff. Maggie, you know what else is good stuff?
Oh Lord.
The fact that this episode is brought to you in part by a free 30-day trial of Amazon Prime. That's right. If you ever wanted access to a world of entertainment, speedy deliveries, and exclusive deals, well, with Amazon Prime, you can get all that and more. Stream thousands of movies and TV shows like The Boys. I was going to say like Digimon, but I'm not positive that Digimon's on there. They might have like some of the Digimon stuff on there. Maybe. I should look into that.
Yes.
And because The Boys audience, probably not a huge crossover with Digimon and Sailor Moon, now that I'm thinking about it.
I'll look into it.
Maggie's looking it up, everybody. While she's doing that, let me tell you more about this, because you can also listen to ad-free music and enjoy unlimited reading. Plus, with Prime's fast and free shipping, you'll never have to wait long for your orders. Ready to experience the best of Amazon? Well, use our link in the description of this episode to sign up for a free 30-day trial of Amazon Prime today. Discover all the benefits and see how it can make your life easier and more enjoyable. Don't miss out on this hopefully awesome opportunity. And now back to the show.
You can watch Digimon on Prime Video, but it gives you a free trial of Crunchyroll.
So it's through Crunchyroll.
Yeah.
We should see if Crunchyroll will sponsor us.
I bet they would.
They might. I could see them tossing a couple bucks our way. Be like, here you go, fuckers. Because now it's time for war. What is it good for?
What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Say it again.
All right, everybody. This is War. What is it good for? The segment where we will talk about how the current big bad plot has progressed this week. So that means currently we are in the Devimon saga, if you want to call it that.
Devlin.
Devlin?
Yeah.
What the fuck is Devlin? What?
I think that's the name of Nicole Kidman's character in Just Go With It.
Wow. Wow. All right. So, yeah, this is where we talk about the plot of the big bad, how that has progressed this week in Digimon. So, of course, the DigiDestined have only just arrived in the digital world and met their partner Digimon, but they are unaware of the role they'll play in the fate of two worlds. That's the name of the season finale.
I'm sorry.
That's why I was winking, because it's for the real ones.
The real ones.
They know the fate of two worlds.
I'm not there. I'm not the.
Hey, you'll get there.
I'm not the real one.
Hey, you'll get there. Don't worry. We'll fight. When Agumon shows up, you're gonna be all about this thing, man. Let me tell you.
Oh yeah, that's my girl.
Yeah. Now, usually going forward each week, hopefully we'll actually progress the storyline. Now, obviously, we're not going to learn about Devimon for a little bit. Yeah. I think it's not until like episode 7 or 8, maybe. So it's going to be a hot minute before this segment actually does anything of good for us. But especially once we get into like the Myotismon saga, or even like the Dark Masters, like trying to keep up with how everything has progressed in the overarching plot from week to week. I think that segment will be very handy for sure. But you know what else will be handy, Maggie?
What?
What? The next segment, which is continuity.
Carry on my wayward son.
That's not fair.
What's not fair?
That's not fair. It's supernatural.
Yeah. So, if you watched our Smallville podcast, I have not made an intro for continuity for like the 3 seasons we've been doing this. So yeah, I finally made an intro. So there you go, everybody. That'll be used across all the podcasts now.
Bobby Moore in chat. What's up?
What's up, Bobby Moore?
Digimon is better than Pokemon.
You're goddamn right. Maggie, did you know that
Wow.
the phrase "and so it begins" could be viewed as an almost biblical reference? Because in the Bible it starts with "in the beginning." And so
for God,
nope, we're not
created Digimon.
Maggie, the events preceding the kids' entry into the digital world are revealed in the episode "The Ultimate Clash." So there's actually things that happen before this episode that we'll get to see. We'll also get to see in the short film the first time they come into contact. So here's another thing about this podcast. I was really wanting to wait until they released the remasters of the movies.
Yeah.
Because the intro, I believe it's, correct me if I'm wrong in chat, I believe it's called Digimon Adventure, like the short standalone. Yeah. And I want to say it launched the same day as the series. And so, like, you could watch if you've only seen the American version, it's the first act in the Digimon the movie. 3 things that they shoved together, which I love, don't get me wrong. But that whole first one was released on its own. You could go to theaters and watch that and then turn on the show. So, like, it's okay to watch those side by side. Yeah. But obviously that hasn't been released yet. So we were not able to do that. But we will be watching all of that stuff, just to be clear. I remember when I first watched the Ultimate Clash where it showed the footage from, like, with Parrotmon and Greymon. When I went to see the movie and it showed that, I freaked out. I was like, holy fuck, this is crazy. I had no idea that that part of the movie had actually aired before this episode. But I was like, it's crazy. The continuity is so good. Oh my God, it's so They're good. Paying attention. And then they introduced Willis and everything just went to hell.
Yeah,
so.
Willis.
How dare you? Well, we don't talk about Willis.
Willis is awesome.
We should have a segment called We Don't Talk About Willis. It's the Bruno. It's the song.
I like that.
Let's see here. The events of this episode are also reminisced about in the episode Now Apocalypse. The Digigate at the summer camp is not used to enter the digital world again until the end of the next series in the episode A Million Points of Light.
I thought that said A Million Pants of Light.
I would watch A Million Pants of Light. Like, that'd be a bunch of pants.
Yeah.
I'm like, could you wear it? Would it hurt? Would they burn? Would it be like a lightsaber? You know,
what I mean? Made of LEDs.
Oh, so okay. See, I was thinking like actual light. You're saying pants that have lights on them. Okay. I mean, I would wear those. Remember when I almost bought those shoes that had a remote and you could change the LEDs on them? Garurumon is the first Digimon to be analyzed and the first Digivolve to the next level. A continued theme throughout the series, as he is also the first of the group to reach Champion, Ultimate, and Mega levels. Would you say Garurumon actually hits Mega first? Like, because him and Agumon both hit at the same time. Like, they both, you know.
I don't know.
Which I guess, like, if we're talking about, like, when the intro ends, I think it does show War Greymon first, technically. So, either way, it's a tie. We'll say it's a tie. Because elementary school goes up to 6th grade in Japan, all of the characters in elementary school are elementary school students.
Oh, okay.
The kids' grades are as follows. Tai, Sora, and Matt are in 5th grade. Izzy and Mimi are in 4th grade. TK is in 2nd grade. That's the math class you'll be teaching this year.
Yeah.
So imagine...
I'm teaching a bunch of TKs this year.
Imagine your students coming up to you and being like, hey, I got to shoot my brother with an arrow so that my Digimon could turn it to Mega level. Would you be like, yeah, okay. Would you believe them, or would you be like, we need to go to the principal?
We're calling it somebody.
And Joe is in the 6th grade.
Makes sense.
Old reliable, as we like to call him.
Scared and reliable.
Hey, man, it's not Joe's fault that he's a fucking pussy, okay? It's not his fault. You need one in every friend group.
I gotta study so I can become a doctor.
I can't wait to watch the episode where he, like, prays that the Bakumon will leave. I can't wait to hear what the actual reasoning for all that was. Yeah, so now let's get into the segment. Welcome to the Party Pal, where we introduce all the characters that we met this week. And there are a bunch.
Welcome to the party, pal.
That's right. All right, so we got Taichi Tai Kamiya. We got Sora Takanuchi. Yamato Matt. Ishida. Koshori Izzy Izumi. We got Mimi Takawaka. I fucked that up. Thank you. Why don't you read these, Maggie? You're much better at this than I am.
Well, I mean,
I can handle the Digimon if you can handle the people.
Thank you. I was supposed to say those names really mess me up. Takaru, TK, Takashi, and Joe Keto.
Damn it, I could have done that one. We also got to meet the in-training level Digimon partners consisting of Koromon, Modimon, Yokomon, Tokomon, Sunomon, Bukamon, and Tenamon. Maggie, can you tell me which ones are which?
Well, Koromon becomes Agumon.
Mm-hmm.
Motimon is the one with Izzy.
He's Snapchat Ghost.
Yeah, Snapchat Ghost. I call him that. Yokomon is the one with Matt.
No, that is Sora's.
Oh, okay, Sora's. Okay. Tokomon is the one with Matt.
That's Sunomon.
Oh my god.
Tokomon is Patamon. It's with TK.
Oh, okay.
Tokomon.
Okay.
Sunomon.
Bukamon is Joe's?
Yep.
And then
Tenamon is Palmon.
Oh.
Yep.
Sorry.
No, hey, it's okay.
It's too many Mons to remember.
Oh, Maggie. It's only going to get worse. It's only going to get worse.
Joe's not scared. He's cautious. I agree, Game C Savior.
And he's reliable.
Yes.
I like Joe. I remember in the movie when he has to take a test while everybody else is enjoying summer break.
Yes.
God damn it, Joe. All right, we also got to meet the rookie level of the Digimon partners. That includes Agumon, Biyomon, Tentamon, Gabumon, Patamon, Gomamon, and Palmon. Palmon. I'm trying to... Tai? That's my Agumon impression.
Agumon.
I can do a decent Patamon.
Tentamon. I have to work on that.
Boom, baba, pa! It's like pretty much it's just my Elmo impression. Is all it is. All right. Yeah, so there's a lot, but we also had the bad guy Digimon that we had for this week. So we're gonna get into who's that Digimon?
Who's that Digimon?
It's Pikachu!
It's Clefairy!
That's right, everybody. So this is where we will talk about the primary antagonist of each week. So, of course, the antagonist for this episode was Kuwagamon. He is a champion level insect Digimon whose attribute is Virus. Special move is Scissor Arms, and his name is Kuwagamon. He's an insectoid Digimon, vicious and ruthless with teeth like knives and scissor hands that can chop through anything. That's from Koromon. So we are also going to rank these episode Digimon. So that's right. It is time to rank the Digimon of the week so far. Currently, we have Kuwagamon at number 1. Maggie, where do you want to put Kuwagamon?
3.
Wait, no. Damn it. All right. The new number 1, Kuwagamon. Now, let's get into Puberty, but with superpowers.
Yep. Big change.
Oh, bingo.
just didn't do it.
I thought I was going to burp. That's why.
It's okay.
Bingo.
This segment is where we're going to talk about the powers that are used by the different Digimon in this episode. So we've got what powers were used in this episode by the main characters and or bad guys. So all 7 in-training Digimon use the ability Bubble Blow, which they don't really say.
No, it seemed like one of them said, let's do bubbles or something.
Patamon said Boom Bubble.
Yeah.
Because his power is basically the exact same as when he's, you know. But yeah, it's kind of interesting. They all have the same thing.
Yeah.
I do like that Digimon actually call out their moves before they do it. I actually really like that. Like, I know it's very anime or whatever, but I like it a lot, honestly.
Yeah.
Agumon used Pepper Breath. Biyomon used Spiral Twister. Tentamon used Super Shocker. Gabumon used Blue Blaster. Patamon used Boom Bubble. And Palmon used Poison Ivy. Kuwagamon did do moves, but he didn't like say anything. He just more kind of growled the whole time.
Yeah.
So we don't, I'm not gonna be like, oh, he threw a punch. I'm not really gonna say that. Like, it's got to be a named move for us to include it on the list. So there you go.
Gotcha.
Maggie, what are you thinking about these Digimon and their powers so far?
I mean, you talking about them announcing their move before they do it is very much an anime thing. Sailor Moon does the same thing.
It's true. It's true. And I like it.
I do like Agumon's because it goes, pepper breath. Like that.
Pepper breath.
Yeah. And I did like Palamon's poison ivy as well.
I remember we also made the joke about Gabumon's blue blaster being like a freaking awesome soda from the late 90s.
We would love a cup of blue blaster.
Dude,
soda.
if I get some Mountain Dew blue blaster, I'd be fucking ready to go for months.
Yes.
You know, like that should keep you up.
Matt Sear points this out. Even Power Rangers announces moves. That's very true.
That is true. That is, especially like anytime they do like the collection of weapons, you know, or even like the Megazord, Tyrannosaurus, the sword though, the saber. You know, for the longest time I thought it was called the saver. Yeah, I didn't know
that's
saber.
Such a kid mistake.
Yeah, I thought it was called a lightsaber. Yeah, because it like was used to save.
Yeah,
I know. It's stupid.
It's
stupid. It's fine. Call me stupid. It's fine. It's fine.
Not.
It's fine.
Shut up. God.
All right.
Talk about Digimon. Not about how you.
Hey, we'll talk some more about Digimon.
Good.
Well, let's talk more about Digimon, Maggie. In fact, let's talk about the differences between the original Japanese version and the Saban Dub with Saban Dub.
Nothing beats a jelly-filled donut.
That's what's fun about it, Maggie.
What's up, Jeriana?
Like I could have found I found one that looked decent. But I decided to use the one that looked like it was on a VCR because I thought that'd be better. So the original title for this episode was Adrift: The Island of Adventure. I love the original titles for Japanese shows. Like they're always like 7 paragraphs long. You know?
That reminds me of I actually watched it the other day with Viv. His old 80s anime movie Sanrio made Unico and the Island of Toys. So when I saw the Island of Adventure, I was like, Island of Toys.
Wait, the Islands of Adventure. That's Universal Studios.
They ripped off Digimon.
Dude, what if they put a Digimon Island on?
That'd be cool.
Dude, they should do it, man.
They should.
I'm still waiting for my live action Digimon movie. I'm telling you. Like maybe you gotta age the kids up a bit. Like you gotta at least make them teenagers. There's no way you can watch a 2nd grader running around and it be like I'm not watching Harry Potter again. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They say diagonally. Get the fuck out of here.
Diagonally.
Tai does not narrate in the original. Instead, there is a generic narrator who covers the climate changes in more detail, as well as reading Kuwagamon's profile more in depth. In general, though, there is less speaking during the episode. In the English dub, Tai's narration reveals that Matt and TK are brothers, while in the original, this fact isn't revealed until the Blue Wolf, Garurumon. And some of the other characters are implied to be unaware of it in episode 2. Attack of the Clones.
Attack of the Blue Wolf.
The DigiDestined DigiDestined's original profile screens include their school and grade, and their names are read by the narrator. In the original, no one speaks over the in-training Digimon analyzer screens. So there's just dead silence.
Wow.
Yeah. I love how like Fox Kids didn't even attempt to like translate some of that stuff. They're like,
it doesn't matter, guys.
We'll call it like Digi Speak or something. Yeah. It's fine. It's fine. Fucking, this thing's lasting a week and a half. We just need something to fill the air between the next season of Erie, Indiana, and the next dimension.
Oh, Lord.
Let's see. Kuwagamon makes a more insect-like chittering noise in the original instead of the reptilian roar he makes in the English version. When the
roar.
I know, right? Like, pretty sure they just went into the ILM sound effects CD and got like the T-Rex from Jurassic Park and was like, yeah, that's fine. Just so if I can throw that in there. Yeah. That's good. Good enough.
Mix it somehow.
Yeah, I mean, he's a giant bug. Sure, he sounds like a T-Rex. Yeah. That's fine. When the group are talking about where Mimi could be, Joe speaks in the original while turning to look at Izzy, though at this moment in the English dub, Izzy's voice is heard. It is unclear whether this is meant to be Izzy speaking or Joe speaking with a different voice actor. Did you follow that?
Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
The background music for the English dub is different to the original Japanese episode. In fact, different music is used throughout the series and in all the others as well. This music, of course, provided by Saban Entertainment, was used as originally for Master Rider.
All right.
Yeah. It's very weird to watch an episode of Master Rider now and hear like the Digimon music.
Yeah.
And like, because it's even like the stuff that sounds like it's the theme song to Digimon, like the dun, dun, dun,
Yeah.
but like it's not. And it's just that music playing on Master Rider. And it's like, what the hell is happening? This is weird. It throws me off. That's why I don't watch Master Rider anymore. In the original episode, the insert song Braveheart is played for the first time.
I can't remember it.
I don't either. I was about
You're
to go
looking
into...
at me. I'm like, I don't know.
Nah, I was about to go into like the theme song to Dragon Ball Super. I was like, that's definitely not it. In the original episode, during the Koromon Agumon Digivolution sequence, Chika Sakamoto voices Koromon with Agumon's pitch. This is fixed in later episodes. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, I want to say the same voice actor portrayed the Digimon through every level.
Yeah.
Regardless of what they looked like. So, like, obviously, Koromon going all the way up to, like, War Greymon. Like, very different, you know? But
yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's the way it was in the original Japanese. Could be wrong. Again, let me know in chat. I would be happy to correct it. Now, let's get into That's Just Prime, the best quotes and lines of this episode.
Well, that's just prime.
All right. So, first off, we've got Ty. That's home, planet Earth, but I'm not sure that's where I am right now. Oh, by the way, my name's Ty, and this is Sora. She's okay for a girl. And Matt's too cool. Just look at that haircut. And this little kid is Izzy. He should have gone to computer camp. That's Mimi. I bet you'll guess her favorite color on the first try. TK is Matt's dopey little brother. Oh, and this is Joe. But don't ever scare him. He'd probably wet his pants. He'll never touch a vagina.
Oh my lord.
That's right. It's that kind of show, everybody. Lastly, we got Ty again after it snowed at the camp. Needless to say, the canoe races were canceled. I love like the stupid throwaway jokes that they have.
Yes.
Like those crack me up. There's one where not Armadillomon, but is it Drillmon, I think is his name. He goes like, howdy. And Cody's like, he's not that animated. And like I remember watching the movie in theaters, and there was these two guys that I thought was really weird being there because they were like almost 40. And now here I am, almost 40 watching Digimon, but I digress. And they fucking lost it at that line. They thought that was the most funniest thing they'd ever heard in their lives. And I just remember being weirded out by that because I was 12 and there was two 40-year-olds like sitting back there being like, oh shit, that's funny. I mean, they're probably actually really cool now to think about. You know, one of those guys went on to be David Boreanaz.
Wow.
I was going to say Johnny Young Bosch, and I couldn't remember Johnny. It's
Holy crap.
All right, we got Koromon. Maggie, you want to be Koromon?
Yeah. Ty! Yoo-hoo! Ty!
Yeah, I'm okay. Huh? Ah! That is the last time I ate camp food. Now we got Mortymon. Do you want to be Mortymon or you want?
Mortymon. Do I have a decent voice for him? Or?
I mean, I can do it.
You can do it.
Mortymon, for having two long legs, you boys are awfully slow. I lost it. I lost it. Immediately lost it. Ty. So, just when we make some pretty cool friends, we all take a plunge. Never to see each other again? I don't think so. But find out for yourselves next time on Digimon Digital Monsters. If they ever need if Joshua Seth ever kicks the bucket and they need a voice actor for Ty, I think I could step into the role. I think I could do it.
Okay.
I'm Ty.
No.
Hey, Mimi, can I see your Digimon analyzer?
No.
Can I slide my crest into your
Slot?
Yeah. I got a D3 for you.
Disney
Duck, dodge, and
Dynasty?
dive. The 3 Ds. If you're going to dodge a wrench, you're going to dodge a ball. All right. Now let's get into Digimon References. Part of a bigger world, you just don't know it yet.
You become part of a bigger universe. You just don't know it yet.
Yeah. So, this is where Digimon will be referencing places and things outside of the show. This is where those references will be brought up. So, a little bit different from like continuity, where it's like specifically in Digimon. This is going to be things that are outside Digimon that they reference. So, 6 of the children attend Odaiba Elementary in Odaiba, while TK attends Kawada Elementary in Nagano. I think those are like
Actual
real
places,
yeah. I mean, I know the places are real. I think the schools themselves are real also. Could be wrong. Joe's introduction at the beginning of the episode has been cut from some DVD releases. He might wet his pants. That's probably why. I remember when I got the season 2 DVDs and like legit one of the episodes opens and it still has like the TVY7 burned in on it. Like those old DVD releases were hot trash, just terrible. I'm so glad that they've got the new Blu-rays that like where they redid everything. It looks so good.
Yes, it does. It's so nice.
Like we talked about this in our other streams that we did earlier this week, but I got the season 1 Blu-ray and man, it's in high def. They went back, they re-edited everything. They put the voice tracks back over. They rescanned it so that like the fidelity is there, and it just oh my god, it looks so good. Very highly recommended if you are a fan of Digimon. I highly recommend checking it out. Obviously, if you don't want to do that, Crunchyroll is also a good place to check it out for sure. That's it. All right.
Sorry.
Now let's get into the Talon mix. Remy Zero.
Yeah, I like these guys. Yeah. Remy Zero!
Yeah, I did.
You've got one in there. So this will be the music that is featured in the episode. We're not going to mention the theme song every time, but we'll mention it here because this is the first time we're listening to it. So the song Digimon Are the Champions by Paul Gordon. This was the theme song for the first 3 seasons of Digimon, where they had slight changes. In the second season, of course, they replaced, it says Digivolve into Champions, Armor Digivolve instead of Digivolve in the Ultimate. And then in the 3rd season, it's like got a bit more of like a rock kick to it. Like it's got a little bit more of a guitar. I'm very excited for us to get to season 3. Like Tamers is going to be a fun season because I haven't watched that in full ever.
Yeah.
And I haven't rewatched it since the first time it aired on Fox Kids. Which again, that's going to be after Try and everything. Like we're sticking with Adventure all the way through. Like we're riding this bullet train straight to hell. All right, like we are going there, and then we'll get into Tamers, and we'll see how that goes. Next time on Digimon.
Next time, Gadget. Next time.
That's right. Next week we've got season 1, episode 2, The Birth of Greymon.
Greymon. I'm Greymon now.
Let me just tell you again.
Agumon's dead.
Let me just tell you, in the theater, watching when he first digivolves into Greymon, and it's so fucking loud. The bass was turned up so high, it like rattled my chest when he said,
I'm Greymon now.
It was the best fucking thing in the world. I was like, yes, fuck yes. And then he beat the shit out of that parrot. It was amazing. I loved it so much.
Game C Saver says Lifesaver. Same. I didn't understand why it shared a name with a candy.
Right. Thank you. Thank you.
Matt Zero says doesn't help that Masked Rider was generally bad, not to mention Furbus.
Oh God, Furbus.
He also says, yep, Matt, pretty certain that's correct in the original version with each Digimon line keeping the same voice, whereas with the dub, that only applies to the Gabumon line.
Gabumon.
Game C.
Matt, I am your friend, Matt.
Game C Savior
Blue Blaster.
Leave the Digimon canon alone in live action and just have original characters for the movie, but the same Digimon partners
I'd be okay
partners
with that.
up with the new kids and mentions they were former partners, Ty and etc.
I'd probably be okay
Yeah.
with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I definitely want to see just Greymon in live action. Like, it can't be that hard.
And Game C Saver says, on my VHS, Gabumon says Naked Digimon. They took it out on DVD and etc.
Naked Digimon? In what episode? I might have that. I have a few of the
You
VHS
probably do,
tapes.
yeah.
Like they had like the big thick
Yeah.
plastic shells to them, you know? God. And you know, I never bought Digimon the movie on VHS. It was the first DVD I ever bought.
Aw.
And it was in 4x3. So I've yet to see Digimon the movie in widescreen since the theaters. We're talking like 20 years. I haven't seen it in widescreen. I've only seen it in 4x3. Pan and scan. Get that fucking shit out of here. All right, that is going to wrap it up for us, everyone. Thank you for joining us for our first ever episode of My Adventures with Digimon. We hope you enjoyed this. We would like for you to call in and leave your voicemails. May, if you'll hit the slide for us.
Oh, yeah.
You can leave us your voicemails with your thoughts about the next episode of Digimon. We'll play them in the next podcast episode.
I
So
forgot it does this.
what?
It's trying to focus because it's white.
Oh, yeah. So you can call us at 1-423-403-4162. Currently, that is U.S. only. So I'm not sure about international rates and all that stuff. So just so you know. But yeah, leave us a voicemail and we will include you in a segment next week on Digimon. We're going to be talking about Season 1, Episode 2, The Birth of Greymon. Remember that you can get a free 30-day trial of Amazon Prime by using the link in the description of this episode. And if you want to help support the podcast, you can head over to patreon.com/hopefullyawesome. But that's going to wrap it up for us today. Thanks for watching, and as always,
Have a hopefully awesome day.
bye.